Nick. I'm Matt. And we're Insufficient.
Today on Insufficient Mexico, Night 1.
That means night 1 down.
No, Night 1 way up.
No. Like, it's down in the books, dude.
Oh, it's down in the books.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Woo! Night 1, bro.
First of all,
Night 1.
early MVP is Fishman. Watch out for that. I think out of the four of them, he was playing the most uniquely and
He
the
played
most,
well.
like, intensely.
He played well last night.
Intentional drumming. I liked it.
I feel like he's always an intentional drummer.
I don't think so.
I don't think that he tries to fuck up.
I don't want to say that I feel like sometimes he phones it in because I think he's bored.
I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but I feel like that with every band member. I feel like when you go through the motions so many times, you start to like lose. Not this year. Not this year for any of them.
Fishman wants to go fast. He wants to go loud. He wants to get crazy. He wants to live in Split Open and Melt, like climax. That's where Fishman in his brain is. And I think most of the Phish songs are now very easy for him to play. And so he's just kind of bored.
I wouldn't say that at all. I would not say that. I think he struggles like a motherfucker with Harry Hood.
What?
Yeah, dude, he struggles with his ghost notes. We'll talk about Run Like an Antelope, but I got some things to talk about with Run Like an Antelope. Listen, you know what I noticed is that when you look at all the Phish fans, I was telling my wife this yesterday, you weed all the disgusting, dirty hippies out because they can't afford to go.
Yes.
They can't afford to go. It's all like good-looking people that have money.
This is the St. Bart's of the Phish world. Every, January, February, all the billionaires go down to St. Bart's for a week.
Yeah.
And this is the Phish version. All the Phish millionaires are down there. And, dude, you and I are not there, noticeably.
Is your coffee in a plastic cup?
No, it's like a nice little IKEA glass.
I was like, dude, you drink it out of like a plastic cup?
Dude, I can't even afford a regular cup.
Yeah, I was like, what's let alone going to Mexico.
Dude, I'm pissed. Next year, I'm there. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. And of course, I say that now, and then they're not going to play there next year. So, fuck.
We can only hope. Listen, so...
Listen
to me. I'm still not feeling well. I'm doing the best I can. Wednesday, 1/29, 2025, Moon Palace. Good thing Dave didn't show up last night. I'm happy about that.
Dave is the one who's sick as shit.
Oh, it's
Dave had the flu last week, and Trey's just hanging out with him. Dude, somebody has the flu, and I'm like, hey, it was nice knowing you.
Yikes, that sucks.
And I ripcord it. Second of all, two things before you go in there. This is a really early Mexico run.
Yes, it is.
Second of all, this is a very early in the week Mexico run, right?
Yes,
I thought they did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So I think this has been planned intentionally, and I feel like even though they're doing the tour in the West Coast, they always planned on some sort of spring tour.
Potentially.
So the back of my head says Phish is trying to play more shows, which is great for people like me.
I love that. That. However, they're not going to play the shows that you thought these people thought they were going to play. Somebody released a potential set list for summer tour. You're fucking wrong.
Like a schedule?
Yeah, it was like, still some California, a lot of Midwest. Like, this is clearly someone that lives in that area. It ain't going to happen. They're going to stay on the East Coast. They'll fuck around with the Midwest a little bit. But that's their summer tour. Sorry, dude. All right, set 1. Opening up with Sand.
Great sand.
Good sand.
And they're playing on the sand.
I never know. Yeah,
easy for me to digest.
I never know how a sand show opener is going to be. That could go either way. But it went well.
Yep. Fishman comes out the gate on the sand, so let's go.
Good jam.
Yep.
Theme from the bottom.
At this point, I'm thinking, are they doing something here? They're playing on the sand. They're potentially on the ocean. They didn't end up doing it.
No.
And for everybody that was watching the couch tour, because we're not Phish millionaires, couldn't hear Trey for the first
No.
4 or 5 songs. And it was
Yeah.
really kind of a bummer because I feel like this could have been much better.
This theme was not great.
But I think it was because you couldn't hear Trey.
That could
never
be. Could
said
be the
Paige
mix.
is too loud. Paige was too loud.
But this is the trend of Mexico. This is what we see with Mexico. It's just
everybody's
not great.
laid back.
Yeah, it's just
they're
not
on
great.
vacation.
Theme
The
from
Phish
bottom.
millionaires are there. Dave, Doodle Life was down there. Kev was down there. I saw Tom somewhere.
Everybody's there.
Everybody's there.
Yeah, the whole
This
family's
is just
there.
Phish's way to, take everybody on vacation and pay for it without paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
But I will say, no rust. I wouldn't. I know our buddy F Zappa 20 thought that there was some rust in here. I didn't hear that.
Not enough time for rust.
Free.
It's okay.
This is interesting. Theme from the bottom, free. We just talked about this with 11/27/96.
I think we did it the other way around, but still,
it's still
it's a good combo.
They're listening.
It's a combo.
You know what I think they're never going to play again?
The Blimp-A-Lot.
All Things Reconsidered.
No, so I was thinking about this. They have somebody in the band has a problem with BJ Liederman. He's the guy who does all of the music for NPR. I'm guessing if we did a deep dive into this, he said some shit about somebody in the band. There's a feud. There's a feud between Phish.
But what does that have to do with All Things Reconsidered?
He wrote the fucking music to that song. And
Did he?
Trey wrote a fucking alternate version. So the two of them were, I think, let's just say in a magical world, both going after the NPR musical contract. BJ gets it, even though it should have gone to Trey.
Interesting. I just don't think they're ever going to play it again. It's sad.
No,
I wish they would.
I'm just telling you why they won't play it.
Because of BJ fucking Liederman?
They got a beef with BJ Liederman.
Shit,
Everybody has to be doing something against
Trey
somebody else.
Fuck BJ Liederman like he fucks up those balloons when they come on stage. He just pops them with like the tip of his string.
He should fuck with BJ Liederman like he did with Mike during
Last night?
Twist. If I was Mike, I would have just gone home. I'd have been like,
what was with the stare down?
I'm never.
What would the fuck?
He's like,
yeah, what?
Like mean mugging him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And Mike was like, okay.
Yeah, but he gave Mike a little. They gave Mike a little a little showcase with Mull. They came out with Mull. Probably the. I would say this is one of their better versions of this song.
You and I were talking about how Mike and Paige don't have a song together, and how come? And we forgot about Mull because we're insufficient, and that's why.
Yeah,
that is not.
You don't like this song, do you?
That's not a great singing combo.
No, it's not.
Time.
Kill Devil Falls
takes too long. It's a great climax. Love the crescendo. Takes too long to get there.
It does. It takes too long to climax. It's like you're edging for way too long.
Yeah,
and not in a good way. It's like they're kind of like trying to kill you.
I like the song.
Like the guy from NXS, they had the belt around his neck.
A lot of songs from Joy. It's good.
Yeah. Ghost, Type 2 Ghost. Not my favorite.
I didn't pick up on the Type 2. Ghost set 1, thumbs down.
That's usually where it is.
That's where I want to thumbs down it.
It was a Type 2.
I didn't
they diverged, but it was not great.
Fishman didn't diverge.
Evolve.
This is slowly becoming one of my favorite songs.
I like this song.
It's happy. It's like,
Okay, guys, do me a favor.
Me?
Just no.
Oh.
The boys, the Phish.
Who?
Yeah. Huh? Do me a favor. Take out Numberline.
Nope.
And put in Evolve.
They played both.
I don't want.
Evolve is great. Numberline is great. So,
Antelope
with the fucking fight bell, which you and I were talking about. So I'm glad that somebody still has one.
It looks like Fishman has it.
Fishman does have it on his little belt.
Dude,
Mike looked over at him too. I don't think Mike knew that was coming. And
he needs Mike
needs the fight bell.
Two things about the pad there, Fishman. Either you learn how to incorporate the pad into your playing, right? Like Wes got my own sound, or you get the funniest fucking Did you ever see that? It was
Yes.
a video. Yes. it's like it's like quack. It was awesome. The placement was
singer is
great.
like he tries to sing, he can't. He looks
It
over.
was so good.
I think that's what Fishman is doing.
Yeah, but
I think he's doing it on purpose.
The samples suck, bro.
Dude, during COVID, he had a sample of somebody coughing loud.
Okay, that's not bad. But like, and then the show that I went to at Great Woods is something about the orange twist he had on there. Orange Whipple. That's what it was. Orange Whipple. I don't get it.
By the way,
an antelope.
Trey hates his fucking little inverted symbol as much as I do because he put up a glass shield just to block that one out.
No, he didn't do that. That's what they do, bro.
Yeah, no, Trey did it.
No,
No.
Trey went there. He's like, I picked up this plexiglass from Ace, and we're gonna put it over here.
That's exactly what happened.
No, that's how they do that.
Trey hates that symbol.
Those higher end. No, he doesn't. It's called a China,
He hates
or
it.
Wuhan.
Dude, nobody likes the Wuhan. Great fucking Antelope. Way to end the first set.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree.
Oh my God. It turned into a pork tornado, which I shit on, / surrender to the air, which I've also shit on, crescendo. And one thing that I noticed about last night and why I disagree with some people that may have said that they're rusty is that Phish turned on a dime with no notice multiple times. And at the end of this Antelope, they're in the middle of basically free jazz, and then
no, okay, so that's the issue that I have with it. Okay, so I thought that the crescendo was good. However, the break sucks. It needs work. It's not good.
That's great.
No. You got to listen back. Listen to how they used to do it. Okay,
but I can listen to how they used to do it. I want to see how they're going to do it in the future.
It's not good.
It's good.
They crescendo. What they're supposed to do is crescendo, and then zip nothing. And they don't. They don't zip nothing. They just can't figure out how to do it.
No, they went like this.
No, they go like.
No, wrong.
Yeah. Listen back.
It's like your first time hearing Antelope.
Oh, God. Gross. 15-minute break.
It was a quick one.
Yeah. Quick break. Set 2. I mean, you're losing me here.
Set 2, not as great as set 1. Opening up, Set Your Soul Free. It's fine. How many times are they going to play this song?
Do me a favor, guys.
It's an actual Trey, so it's not like a Trey Marshall.
I will let you keep number line, and you can play it at every 2 shows if you get rid of Set Your Soul Free for forever.
I disagree with that. Not forever.
Forever. Ever?
Oh, ever? Into one of the best cities in years, if not decades.
Great cities. Type 2 cities, kind of.
Very reminiscent of a Slip Stitch Pass, kind of slow.
Oh, hey, yeah,
funky.
Okay.
Once again, Fishman, this is where I decided that he was going to get my vote as MVP. They were going into a funk, and then Fishman decided not to just fucking hit the crash. He went with the funk, and he worked in a little cowbell. I was into it. The whole time.
Yeah, Cities was good.
Whole time.
Light was pretty good. Light went there.
I got nervous, not going to lie.
But it went there.
It did. It got you there. Landed. And it's a song that I didn't think they could ever really land, because the studio album, rarely would you ever say this, version is way better than anything they've done live. This is getting close to the studio album version.
Okay, but I could say that about Farmhouse. I thought Farmhouse's studio version was the best thing that they could have done.
Yeah, there's a handful.
However, 2024, they're changing my mind.
A couple of songs changed my mind. Speaking of live versions, I want a live Mike's Groove. I'm sorry, I want a studio Mike's Groove.
Christ. I would have liked it if they did a studio Mike's Groove 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
I want it now.
The set parts are just very, what I would say back in the day, bitch. They're very light and not, they're just like,
Matt, how do you feel about that?
I'm not feeling well. So it's kind of, I don't mean to be mean to the band, and I love what they're doing, and it's better than any Phish. Having Phish is better than no Phish.
Mike's Groove,
but it's my job to critique.
It's on a scale, like it's a top 20 percentile song, right? Like if you're at a Phish show and you get a Mike's Groove, Are you more likely than not excited no matter what? Yes. Dude, I'm Hydrogen. Come on. The fucking fat bass solo. Mike Whalen, Sharon in the groove.
Yeah, okay, but this is where the problem happens. Then they get to Wickapog.
That was not the best Wickapog.
Okay,
They're
I've
working
said this. No, you shouldn't be. You've been doing it for almost 40 years.
No, switch it up.
But switch it up, but stop doing it slow. This isn't fucking Slow Llama. That works.
This entire set was slow. It's bullshit. Mexico. They go at the pace of the ocean.
But the slow Wickapog doesn't execute properly. It doesn't work.
I liked it. And I feel like Trey and Paige were like, I'm going to leave Mike and Fishman on an island and make them play that bass solo for way longer than Mike wanted to.
But
that's why I just figured it out. That's why Trey went over there and stared him down at the beginning of Twist. He's like, you play that Wickapog fucking solo until I say it's over. It was like, what's that?
Trey, but you did it halftime, you fucking tool.
No, it was great. What's that show we like with the blue candy for crack?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, when he's like, we're done when I say we're done.
It just doesn't.
That doesn't stare down.
This is where I would agree with my wife in this.
Woo!
The reason she was so bored of that show that we went to is because you have the same feel through the whole fucking show, and there's no breakup, and so then it becomes boring.
Okay, but wait, I feel like it's intentional.
Tempo.
I feel like it's intentional. Keep going, and I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. This is what happens when you go to Mexico.
Okay, usualmente. However, something was a little different.
Carnitas de carnal.
There was a bit of a twist. In this twist, very slow. Slowest twist.
Good twist.
Brought back my liking of this song. I thought, well, okay, this is interesting. Because for me, twist has usually been cookie cutter.
You don't really like it.
This was not cookie cutter.
No.
And snaps all around. I don't know if we're doing that still, but if we are, great.
It went places.
Numberline, not your favorite, probably, or my favorite set 2 closer.
How can you do this? Evolve, Set Your Soul Free, and Numberline. Don't you see a shitty trend?
I do not.
Even though I like Evolve.
I feel like Numberline is the song they play when it's some inner circle person's birthday.
I see bitch written all over this set.
It's your third time calling Trey a bitch. Do it again.
No, I'm not calling Trey a bitch.
Okay, good.
I'm calling the mindset bitch. It's fluffy. It's unwarranted.
Basic. Then say basic bitch.
Basic bitch.
There you go.
It's
like
basic.
Chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
It's vanilla.
I liked it. I felt like they were about to go type 2, which is, I don't think, happened in Numberline history.
Maybe not.
They did not do it. End of set 2. Little break. By the way, Paige is back in Mexico. He's got the longest exit, which is what I like, except for he's doing it behind the stage. No, Paige, take the long exit through the front of the stage and ham it up. Paige McConnell
People
style.
want to see him.
Encore. My Sweet One. Once again, no Trey solo. So it's just a Paige. And Paige was not feeling it. He's like, in like 5 shows, I've played this song 3 times.
He probably had Carnitas, Montezuma's Revenge.
No.
He's on the toilet.
That's only you. The rest of the world can eat carnitas.
I love carnitas.
I know.
Carini. Trey quoted Corinna in Carini.
So this is why I think there's hope, right? And I feel like it was done intentionally. Most of the show, with the exception of Antelope, was a little bit on the slow side, on the funky side, kind of beige. I'm not going to go as far as to call it basic bitch or vanilla, but beige. And then all of a sudden at the very end, you get a dark, energetic, like mischievous Carini out of nowhere. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I need peaks and valleys in my show, and I didn't get that here. I'm not saying that it was bad.
I agree with that
I'm not
statement.
saying that it was not played well. I'm not saying that you guys didn't do a good job. You guys are killing it. What I'm saying is that your set list did not have peaks and valleys, and I want to go on a journey. And this did not take me on a journey. This took me to fucking
It took you on a journey that you didn't want.
Old Lady Candy Town.
I liked it. I liked the whole thing.
It's like if you put this into a candy, this is the candy that you get from an old lady's house, and it's all stuck together.
Yeah, it's January 64th. Okay, we've been in this month for fucking ever. I just want to relax, sit down. Normally, I would have had a nice margarita. I'm on like a little bit of a fucking sobriety thing. Thanks, Trey. Very inspirational. So I watched it. I actually watched the rest of the show. In the darkness. I had headphones on.
Cool.
Little iPhone action. It was great. I'm excited for tonight.
I'm excited for tonight.
Let me hear some predictions on some songs. No, you're not going to get an All Things Reconsidered.
Never again.
Never again. Also,
because of BJ Novak.
No, BJ Liederman.
Yeah.
BJ Novak is a funny fucking guy. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I feel like I had beef with him in high school because he went to the high school one town over, and he looks like somebody that just doesn't like me.
Dick.
Looks like a dick.
Yeah.
I feel like him and Trey would have been friends. By the way, shout out to you. You did send me a clip where somebody goes up to Trey and calls him Whitey. And Trey responds with a
hey, what up, guys?
So maybe that is an official
like you
Trey
didn't hear
nickname.
the first guy, he was like, what up, Whitey? And then you heard the second guy, what up, Whitey? And he's like, what's up? However, I think he really wanted to get out of that conversation with that really fucked up girl.
Yes, he did. He was looking for an out, and he's like, so maybe
Whitey's it.
Maybe the only two people to ever call him Whitey, and here you go.
And I'll go for it.
I've got more, but it's night 2, Mexico. Give me the opener, and then let's call it a day.
Julius.
I'm gonna say Mexico.
By James Taylor?
Yeah, they're bringing James Taylor in. It's gonna be a huge thing.
I don't see it.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are Insuphishient.
Night 1, Mexico down. This is like French Mexico. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's French Mexican. Phish has never played 5 states. I want them to play all 5 of them sometime in the next 2 years, because if the band's going to retire in the next 3 or 4, hit every single one. Hawaii,
5.
Alaska are no-brainers, okay? Nobody wants to go to the Dakotas.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico's not a state.
Oh, that's right.
It's a province.
It's a province.
North and South Dakota. South Dakota is beautiful. I've never been to North Dakota. And there's one more.
Wait, so you're saying that they haven't hit certain states?
Yeah. Hawaii, North Dakota, Alaska, South Dakota,
Instead of Mexico, do fucking Hawaii.
Yes. But okay, so that's what got me thinking about it was, if this was Hawaii, that'd be crazy. Of course, for you and me, they'd be playing the show at like, I don't know.
It would suck.
4 a.m.
Yeah, it would suck.
Which is no good. But I can't remember the 5th state.
Alaska
Shit.
would be cool.
Yes.
They'd be cold as fuck though.
Not in the summer.
And you could welcome them.
I would welcome.
You know how the Hawaiians like welcome people with the lei?
I will get the largest actual party.
Instead of giving them a lei, you give them a big ice cube.
We'll all stay together in the presidential suite at the Captain Cook Hotel, downtown Anchorage. You play at the Sullivan Arena. It's going to be great. What's the 5th state?
I don't know which one they didn't play. Kentucky?
Wyoming.
Oh.